do what we need to in here, which I got a feeding station. So if we actually here, then we don't have to feed the beasts as much. I actually do need to change some of this. So we're going to do that one, that one, that one. We'll change it back when we need to. So we just need to feed them quickly, some of them. He needs a pet. This one needs a pet. Just going to grab all of our stuff before we go up and out. Oh, Froggy needs a pet. We got some purple toads when we were on last time. Most of it now is going to just be a case of having to just brush all the festrals and all the creatures we've got. There we go, we've got him. Make sure he's good. Brush him, he can go get his food in a second. While we're here, we might as well breed up some animals. I can just grab the moonstone. So if we look, we could breed a frog. Might as well choose those two, yeah, breed them. Have some baby toads. And then the festrals, I'm breeding the festrals. Well, I need to make room. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got so many festrals at the moment. I should probably just get rid of some of these in time. So what I'll do is, when we get more beasts, then I'll get rid of them. But for now, I'm keeping them, obviously, because, you know, you should just keep everything you can. Need to go put another feeding station into the other beast vivarium upstairs. I'm not sure if I showed off this vivarium much in the last stream. Again, we'll put it down here by the water's edge. All the animals have just spawned in now. So yeah, let's grab one of them and the feeding station. Just trying to do what we can to make it easier for feeding them. So there you go, put that on there. Boom. Just man one, he needs me to collect his feathers. Sorry. This one needs a rub. Neasel needs a rub. A couple of mooncalves just floating around here just because we had no room for them. I think while we've got the space, we'll just keep what we can in here, and then we will move them around. You know, once we've got. Oh, he's eating currently. Nice. So the automatic feed is working. Even after you've had that. There we go. And this is all used for our potions, or so this is used for our clothes. So upgrading it all. And we can grab that like so. So good, and then we'll put another feeding one in our downstairs vivarium, so the original one we got. I believe we get a fourth vivarium at some point, but we haven't got that yet. So again, here we'll put our feeding station. I think one will be suffice. There we go. So let's just help with all of these beasts, keeping them fed. We can collect everything off of them. Make sure all of these little ones all brushed up. There we go. Baby Niffler down there, which is cool. Quite nice. Oh, we've got another job on Knoll that needs a rub. I do need to go get some more birds, some of the other ones. So we're actually going to have a look at our bit over here.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
Thanks, Deke. if we check this one, for example, view the traits. To be able to do any more stuff, we need a Diri core. We should probably go and find ourselves a Diri core at some point. That'd be helpful. Ooh. We've got increased damage on Incendio. Imperial does damage. Right, for now I'm going to leave that. We're going to head over to our shop so we can sell the last of our gear that we've got on us. And then we will see what quests we've got to do next. So, again, we're just starting off the stream, we're doing the basic stuff, selling items and everything like that. So we have this shop because we are on PlayStation. It gives us access to Poppy.
Wonderful to see
or Penny, sorry, I keep calling her Poppy. Her name is Penny. So we'll sell any item that's, you know, we're not using. That's actually high level, so we'll keep that. Anything else we'll just sell. Like so. Just making our money. We spent a lot of money recently. We need to obviously keep buying items and things like that. So what we've got here, we've got scarf and scarf.
Penny wishes you
Thank you, Penny. We'll go to our gear a second. We'll check the scarves we have. So these are locked, 29. So we might as well get rid of the 67. Because when we hit 29 in a minute, which I think we're nearly there anyway. We can sell that one there. So it was 67, yeah. So we don't need that one. We'll sell the other one once we can put the other one on.
And wondrous travels.
I've just as well made sure we've got full of our items. Nearly there on the potions, it's taking a bit longer. But yeah, we're just slowly getting there. So it's this one, the Bombarder. And then that one. And then Transfiguration there. Always check which ones we're running. I believe we've got the, yeah. Perfect. So now what we can do is check the quest log. We've got new quests to do anyway. The Grief and Vengeance. Find Natty and speak to her. Then we've also got Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. So we'll first of all go to Natty. Let's bring up our map and see where she is. She's back at Hogwarts. Yeah, so we'll travel to here, select the Great Hall, and we'll fast travel into the Great Hall itself. We're making the most of the nice weather and cutting the grass. You might be able to hear that. Alright, let's go over to Natty and see what she's got to say.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping?
Here's an animagus.
Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned. And then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
It was not your fault.
How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through.
Let's see what's next.
Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
You are welcome, young'un. Hey, look at this, Christmas trees and festivities. I've not really been in the Great Hall too much, so to come in here for Christmas time is cool. Yeah, it looks nice. There's nothing left for us to grab here. There's probably something actually at the table. Yeah, look at that. See, I knew it. The Owl Lectern. This is the teacher's table. Hey, it looks awesome though, doesn't it, with the Christmas decorations up and the snow falling. So yeah, let's have a look what quest is next for us. We've just finished off the Natty's quest line. So we've got a surprise meeting now. We'll do that with Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. So we bring up our map. We can fast travel with the world map and head our way up here. So if we go to Jackdaw Tomb, and we can then fly from there. Oh, I've got to stop looking outside, it's getting bright out there now, and I look outside and I can't see the telly again. Alright.
Revelio.
We also did some stuff off camera. I did bits to get up more ancient magic, which you've probably seen on my screen. I've got 4 now instead of just the 2 I had before, and also done some more of the standard trials of Merlin trials.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
There's a rat on the floor there.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
It's probably not going to work too well now.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word.
Yes,
I
it's 15-year-old use that.
Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of
Hope
course.
so.
You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
To be fair. Okay. Here they come.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, It will be all 3 of your heads.
Oh, which is a lovely stencil, doesn't he?
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snitchets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snitchets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Right.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snitchets?
Right,
And
that one.
why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
You
I'll
do
let
that
you know
for me.
what I find.
I'm gonna watch you just operate then. Are you gonna move or? Okay, she's not gonna move until we do, I don't think. I'll grab these here while we're here. We'll run back up and see if she's gone. No, she's still there. Just...
Revelio.
Right, so let's see if it's telling us anything else on the quest line. No. So speak with Imelda for a race. We could do that. Let's upgrade our broom. We've got to go all the way. Oh, this is a completely different area, and I don't think we've unlocked this yet. So we'd have to head over here, and we can get that one. So we're going to grab a couple new points, and we're going to head down south. Try and get that final upgrade for our...
My young friend.
Hello. And we will do this quicker to get our broom. Hopefully, oh yeah, we can also pop these balloons while we're here. Let's actually get, we'll start with this one here. One. I'm not very good, as you can see, the broom. I don't use it enough. 2. Got landing platform there, so we'll grab that in a second. 3, 4, and 5. I believe we've already got this one. It's lit up, so I'm going to guess we have. I'm not sure again how we're going to get this. I don't think we can. No, we can't travel there, so we're going to have to drop down and hope for the best. If I head onto this path, let's see where it's going to tell me to go. Ooh, take them, help us make some potions. Bring up our map. So it's telling us to go this way, but we can't access half of this area. Take off these challenges a second. There we go. So it's going to be awkward, I think. I've got a feeling we're going to struggle with getting in. I know we cleared this out the other day, but again, it looks like they're back. Okay, we've got the trolls all again.
Nice mushroom stew about now.
And then, so we can't go up and over this. Can't enter our mountain. So if we land, damn. So I'm gonna have to clear this again, right? Okay, so we're not gonna be able to do that one for now. So I can't be bothered fighting all them again. We'll have a look what we've got then. Probably going to go towards the main quest line, finish that off. So it's the Phoenix one, the Apologies plot. So we've got to go speak with Professor Fig in his office. So let's bring up Hogwarts. And then Professor Fig's office is over here. At the Child's Classroom. What's this other one here? The Hall of Herodiana. Herodiana? I don't know. Safrina Franklin seems like she could use my help. She's near Charms class in the lounge. Okay, so we've got another little side quest there as well. We'll pick it up, but we won't do it. And little pretty cat. So the person is over here. Oh, we've got to wait for them. Okay, wait, we might as well do it, but then we'll actually not. Right. We'll see what you've got to say.
Hello, Sophronia. That was quite the quiz you gave me. What are you up to now?
And then we're going to continue on with the actual main quest line. Just picking this up while we're here.
But need help from a 5th year, so it's good you came along. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne?
No.
Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me.
Right, okay.
She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
Yes, I'll be polite.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
Once we've done this, again, we'll go on with the main quest line.
I often read
Wait
about
for her to
great
finish
witches in my
chatting.
limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her,
Yeah.
but in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one...
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to
don't
what
be
I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to
So it
me?
looks like this will be quite a quick one.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply
We'll
go to the
continue on with the main
Hall of
quest anyway.
Herodiana. It's at the base. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Cool,
Very
we'll
well.
get that
I
another
shall let you
time.
know if I find anything.
Cool. That's what we'll do as well, because I know it's about to start the quest off. We're going to unfollow that one because we're not bothered onto the Apologies plot.
I'm dreading.
I'll go down here.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Oh yeah, I set up a waypoint, didn't I? Another map outside of Hogwarts, which I'm going to have to go down to remove. So I've got a challenge all the way down here, a flying one, somewhere. But I can't get down here because I've not unlocked this part of the map yet. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. And then we will continue heading to where we need to be. And there we go. We are at the office we need to be at. Hello, Professor Fig.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And
Indeed.
sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, I don't want to do it right now because there's just in a bloody demiguise statue in here. I'll do that another time.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I'm hoping that gets added as a DLC.
But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Right. To find the headmaster's house elf.
Hey, look, there's a demiguise statue over there, which we'll have to get at some point. Let's head down and find the house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor,
Oh,
I was
dear.
hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Okay. Let's
I heard
go.
the headmaster approaching.
Let's go in here and speak to Madam Kagawa. I think we're gonna have a few little bump into people. Right.
I
keep
haven't
going.
time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Headmaster?
Please.
What could he want?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall
Right, I'll be
head to
back
St.
in a second, guys.
Mungo's.
What's that?